Oil prices have recovered to the $50 threshold after hitting a 13-year low earlier this year. The gains are said to be supported by a recent decline in crude production. Soo-young has the details.
For the first time in 11 months, the price of US benchmark crude has topped $50 a barrel. On Tuesday, West Texas Intermediate for July delivery finished trading at $50.36 a barrel, up 67 cents or 1.4% from the previous day. This marks a 90% rise in trading price since January, when it sank to a 13-year low. Brent crude futures inched up 89 cents or 1.8%, settling at $51.44 a barrel. The gains come ahead of a weekly stockpile report by the US Energy Information Administration that's expected to show that inventories of US crude declined for 3 weeks in a row. Production in the US is estimated to be 8% lower than last year's high. Also, supply outages in Nigeria and Canada helped push up prices past the threshold. Experts are now asking whether oil prices are on a solid upward trend. The US AEI last week maintained its forecast that while demand in developing countries will steadily grow, global oil supplies will continue to dwindle this year, down 800,000 barrels a day to roughly 8.6 million barrels a day. And production is forecast to slip further in 2017, hitting 8.2 million barrels a day. But some other experts say a supply shortage is unlikely. With the recent OPEC meeting having failed to produce a collective cap on crude production, oil-producing countries may increase their output, especially with Iran's growing output posing a threat to their market shares. There's also speculation that with prices breaching $50, there could be a revival of shale drilling activity, which would stabilize declining oil production in the US. Soo-young, Arirang News.